lead here after a 2-0 start from the Navigators. We go back to Disquitado, and it's still the blocking on point for Imus.
You should consider activating the right side of the court with a back row from Engay because Disquitado himself.
And having to vary their attacks a bit more down by the Navigators. Austria going down the line and score.
Imus ITP off to a really good start right now. Austria finding the gap between Disquitado and the antenna.
Well, just over the Navigators, and Austria answering as well. Apolinario goes back to Disquitado. Save there straight away. Disquitado again.
Disquitado fight a struggle after 5 attempts and being forced 2 errors.
And you can see why.
Engay is denied.
2-0 initially, but then once you find your rhythm, and they've been doing that courtesy of Great.
And so far they're locking really on that left side of the stage. So this is what the Navigators should be doing, is introduce the right side.
Pero Austria, hindi ka kakabahan dahil napakapalaban nito ni Hero. But now that he is on the other side of the net, nandun ang kaba kay Jay because he knows very well that Hero Austria can wreak a lot of havoc. Back to you.
If that's something you would recommend given your profession.
Well, athletes are... we're the...
You're
not problem with that.
Saura with the serve. Great dig. As Rivera goes up, but is blocked. Nursidik and Engay coming together.
But Nursidik just on the best position. Look how his 5 errors and just 2 successful attempts.
13-7, still in favor of Imus. Disquitado again, and that time gets it off the block.
As a big wall that they're erecting against Disquitado.
And Malabunga, do that again. Well, just freezing the Navigators there. 14-8 at the moment. Guaza blocked. And Imus City.
No other options. Back row should be an option right now for the Navigators. Otherwise,
Sweep this game if they want a chance to even sniff the finals. Hero Austria. That time, the blockers could not do anything to slow that down. Taking control here in set number 1. Blockers couldn't do it. Dependro couldn't reach it. And we go to the second technical timeout.
Back in Heroes fresh year daw kasi libero ang posisyon na pinalaro sa kanya ni Coach Sammy, and this is the reason why he got to train his floor defense on top of his attacking. What do you guys think of that?
Thank you very much, Doreen. And of course, you know, you talk about when you have players playing different positions throughout their careers, what does that say?
I mean, it's good. How do I put this? But yeah, all the skill sets are still there.
Back to the action here before we go on a debate off camera. Saura unable to finish that attack. Good defense so far shown, and as I say that, it is Dina. Since the second technical timeout, Imus have yet to score.
Imus, the Navigators rather.
Hero Austria, oh, the soft touch. Oh, but it's still alive, and they stop playing for a second, and the Navigators pound. Talking about Imus. Let's take a look at that again if there is an argument. So this is not the challenge screen, and clearly, based on that replay, the Navigators did not make it to that point.
Vera, and that will pin Malabunga in a compromised position for the quick.
Can they get the point back? The Navigators turn to Disquitado again, and what a hit.
And that's what he was going for a while ago. And now it really shows the flaw of the rotation that Imus ITP has. They're using the old school rotate Navigators.
And And this is very close, and it is a great challenge. That is a great challenge. Eagle eye.
Imus work against them.
They look at the unforced errors here. 7 for the Navigators, and Imus only with 4. And that is a great reply here coming from Imus.
More engaged in the passing duties and not just leave Engay and De Pedro do it for them.
Waza with another point.
Better passing from De Pedro as he should.
And nothing. And Hero Austria trying
With a hammer, with a combination from the middle. Just finding the open.
that was the only run of the D Navigators here in this set. And they watched it go out, and 2 straight points here for Imus.
Courtesy of Hero Austria.
Needs some work.
Needs some work, rather.
And that time off the block.
That insane leaping ability, just being able to see the hands of Rivera up in the air.
3 points. Saura. At that time. Engay. Saura trying to save it on the D Navigators. Ooh, trying to make something out of nothing. It'll be a free ball here for the Navigators to play with. And that time, Engay, nag-iingay.
They should be doing more of, especially with Rivera up front.
Will send this across. Araño. The back set. And D Navigator is all pressured on Imus. Engay loves that spot.
Me putting in Castel in place of Rosales.
Rivera. That time getting that off the block. Away, just a breath away.
And signature Jan Rivera. His body is very much.
The blocking there from Imus. To Rivera. Araño. And De Pedro pulls another one back and gets Imus within 1.
Yeah, this is like where the balance skill sets come in. Off system, De Pedro still putting enough power to go against the block. A little bit silent he attempts, but at the crucial point.
Wally. Every time the Navigators come within a point, this Imus team just finds a way here for Imus. Araño, sends that to De Pedro. Going the other way this time. Austria with the setup. Rivera. And Rivera scores once more.
By surprise.
Another look at that here as Disquetado. Absolutely. De Pedro. And that one was a good hit by De Pedro, so nothing the Imus. Wally. Araño setting up Disquetado. That time the blocking could not stay inside, and all of a sudden just a 1-point lead. Imus.
5 errors, so he's on the positive now.
Malabunga getting them within.
Bad news for the Navigators as Hero Austria.
Trying to end the set without any drama. Talking about Imus. Disquetado goes up and hits that off the blockers. So the Navigator frame, which, to be completely frank, spells a bit of gloom here for this Imus team.
7-point run. 6 or 7-point run.
And Austria went straight up. And we actually heard it, right?
And just like that, Imus off to a good start here.
Well, it's the start they needed. It was the finish that they needed in set number 1.
At a certain rotation, they got pinched by Iloilo.
Oh, and they managed to keep this alive. Talking about Imus. Disquitado on the attack. Save there. Can they save it here? No. Instead, bodies are on the floor, and the ball almost hit our challenge machine. The Navigators Iloilo with the serve. Looking back to Jay Disquitado, and Jay Disquitado getting 2 in a row.
That zone 1 is going to be hard for Taneo to set up the perfect quick.
That has been a point of improvement for Disquitado. Off speed, and there was a big gaping hole right in the middle.
Quicker tempo between Guaza and Engay, just leaving one.
None. 4-point lead here for the Navigators, no ghosts included. As Hero Austria pulls one back, much more points, a block and an ace to his name. Disquitado sends that free. Taneo with a setup, save there from Austria. They'll go the other way. Still kept alive here, De Pedro. Now Taneo again, same target. Same result as the Navigators is
Jet attack.
Adao managed to save it by hook or by crook. De Pedro, Taneo able to save that one. Vera still alive here, barely. From the back, Disquitado lost. And that was a desperate save there from Taneo. Chance here for the Navigators to do whatever they want. De Pedro, nothing there. Taneo with the setup. The hit still no good. Who did they turn to here? Almost a score, and Austria couldn't reach it. And even
definitely the Navigators are in the driver's seat, dictating the pace of the match. Mohali finally adds Imus in this set.
Let's take a look at that again. That time off the block. And I think there's up by 6. Imus trying to fashion a little comeback of their own. Disquitado, what a hit there. Polvorosa unable to control that and keep that down.
And this is a much better Disquitado that I'm seeing in set.
And all of a sudden, Imus are seeing their finals hope just come crashing down.
It's actually Polvorosa doing the setting.
Disquitado, he enjoyed that one. Over
just this set alone, Iloilo is really dominating in the attack, 47% compared to 16 from Imus.
Harping on his efficiency in the first frame, and he's saying, what can you say now? And Guaza getting the Navigators. Does Imus have a reply? That time they do.
Taneo showing.
Disquitado again, he dumped that in. As the Navigators do what Imus did to them in set number 1. Just pure dominance all up until the second technical timeout. We'll be right back. IGP here contesting this one, the first of our double header. And so far here, Imus have yet to really play in set number 2 because the Navigators
working against them. And as long as Navigators keep on serving that spot in zone 1, it's gonna be trouble for them.
Back-to-back aces, and the Navigators are here to shut on the service line in particular. And Guaza went straight up, and Imus have
for Navigators.
And still the Navigators home run since the break.
Yeah, because by serving to zone 1, Team Malabunga is pin approach for a quick. Hero Austria is guarded by the middles, and there are no options for a back row.
Taneo going to Austria. And finally Finally, Austria, the service line. But to be completely honest, the Navigators did more than enough here to host this second frame. As Disquetado say no coasting
in this league.
Efficiency baka mo. Take a look at this.
100%.
Now, this is the reason why we're so excited about his talent here. 14 points from 14 attacks. Talking about Disquetado. He found his rhythm and really there's no stopping him. Austria. And frustration here for this time. That looks better.
Actually, the back-to-back services that he did was putting Imus out of system.
And waited for that to fall out, and it just did. And really nothing going right here for Tinalo with the setup. And finishing it down the line.
Ditching the old school rotation in the previous set.
And the block there for Imus. Disquetado saved by Tinalo. Set free. Disquetado unable to dump that in. And Imus off to a hot start here. If you're the Navigators, you gotta
by shifting their rotation to the more modern one.
You know, credit Coach Sammy for shifting things around when obviously what was happening prior wasn't working. As Disquetado gets a point. Take a look at that one more time. 15 points already in this one. Great dig as here Austria sends it the other way. Engay, unable to keep that alive.
Engay a little too tense.
Ron Rosales. Engay, that time off the block. As the Navigators are trying to replicate some of the rhythm that they've had. And a quick finish there coming from Toto De Pedro. Another look at that. For Imus. Kept alive. Staying quick there by Tinalo. And couldn't keep that in as De Pedro scores once more.
De Pedro off the block attack.
Toto De Pedro. Oh, and almost an ace there. Managed to save that one. Running attack from Nur Siddiq. Just smothered by Muhali.
Siddiq sends it straight.
2-point lead here for Imus. Trying to send us to our first technical timeout. Disquetado. Off the hand once more, within one rather. Let's take a look at that again.
That elevation, go over the block and go for higher angles.
2 straight points and all of a sudden a tie ball game here. Rosales with the strong hit, unable to be saved.
Ang tendency na yon. Despite that, Coach Savvy believes that it's still not too late for this team and that their hopes for the finals is still very much alive. Your thoughts, guys?
Technically, fully as a team, which we all know, based on the talent that they have, personnel-wise, could have been a much more dangerous team this conference as they pull one back.
25-11 domination in the second set.
I like how he used their moniker for a pot. Disquetado. Yep, so far so good in terms of that partnership. Disquetado on the service line. That jump serve that he's still working on. Here Austria trying to hammer that down. Araño. Disquetado. Well,
he had 100% efficiency with the set of Araño in set number 2. So why stop now?
Take a look on Rosales. Service line here. We played 1 frame last time around. Araño with the setup with De Pedro. Rosales able to stop it. Can they keep it alive though? Yes, they can. Navigators, who did they set up? And Angai finds a way to score once more. Now trailing by just one. Talking about Rabunga with the tip. De Pedro got the check.
It was a little silent in the first and second outing, but now 3 out of 5 attempts.
And
I was pissed.
knows how to play the game
Yes.
within the game, for sure.
Very animated, especially in beach volleyball. You have to see Toto De Pedro play beach volleyball.
Just safe option for the serving. And
Attacking department, that crossbody attack against Ishmael Rosa.
And just a miscommunication there. That's De Pedro. Great dig. And Tinalo still setting up Austria despite Polvorosa being the Araño with the setup. De Pedro, soft touch. Polvorosa played it up. Mari. And the hit by Malabunga. Austrian. Mari. And that was a hard hit. Much needed response after a very poor set number 2. Still, the job's not done, and the Navigators refuse to go away. We'll be right back. Validate me here.
Yeah, well, as you were saying, about just to simplify things, that teams need to win as quickly.
Lead here for Imus as the Navigators have been given a test here. Rosales with a hit.
The attempts sorely missed in the previous set, but now in reintroduced.
Imus still in lead. Araño with the setup. Disquitado. That has been one of the more deadly.
Even if he was too close to the net, a little too tight. Just enough.
Disquitado with the serve. Very quick there, Polvorosa. Orchestrating traffic here. And Rosales with it right before this particular set.
Yeah, as soon as Polvorosa came in, they were able to
And Austria, number 1. Let's take a look at that again as this one sends it straight into a timeout. Let's listen in. And that they have been on a roll here in the form of their lives this conference. Zengai gets the
part of this set, but making some noise again.
Right, just a bit closer. Hard hit, still alive. And Malabunga and Paul's face, how much he enjoyed setting this up. Let's take a look at that again, and why not? What a result. Everyone you can. Off speed there, coming from Imus, no good. Araño, Disquitado from the back, and Disquitado
To use their height advantage.
and Austria with another point. Euro Austria trying to put this set to bed. And De Pedro says
Forcing or claiming a set point.
another timeout here. Imo City, courtesy of Tinalo. Waza blocked. And you're just on the blocking. And it was Disquitado. That partnership between him and Araño.
The Navigators, compared to the previous set where Imus was in the driver's seat.
Has been paying dividends for Disquitado. And a quick attack and a quick reply from Rosales. try to create some distance here from the Navigators. Off speed, kept alive, barely. Who do they look for here? Disquitado again. Disquitado scores once more. How much better he'd be once that becomes more of a weapon than a liability, as De Pedro unable to get that one. Here, Austria, what a hit. In Austria, there's really nothing that they could have done about it. Ron Rosales with the serve. Engay. Kept alive here. Here, Austria sends out the free ball. Waza fakes it. And the block point there from
Engay.
Take a look at that again. Able to contribute in this area. From the back, Disquitado keeping the Navigators. They were so good in set number 2, but have yet to replicate that here. Contributors here for the Navigators. Tinalo with the setup. The push. Malabunga using all his veteran will and set ready. Kept alive. Tinalo beating Malabunga. Panso with the save there, but Malabunga able to stop.
To dig it further, starting with booking that final ticket. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much. That was Doreen Swaybago with that report. And of course, sometime. Tinalo with the setup. Mr. Mohari. And this time, the blocking works for the Navigators. The reason why they won set number 2 is that their blocking was on point. And there was no blocking that one.
Gonzalez. Gotta give credit for baiting the blockers to him.
Tinalo with the serve. Going back to Disquitado. Blocking slows that down. Chance for the Navigators to look for anyone. Guaza with a hit. We'll try again. And he'll score.
Guaza.
Disquitado. That time off the blockers.
Finally, Disquitado gets a point after 5 attempts.
Ado trying to keep the Navigators within touching distance. And as I say that, Rosales slots that in.
Front. And another trouble for Navigators as Malabunga steps up.
Engay unable to get that through. Apolinario with the setup again. Disquitado from the back. And Disquitado is such
Much needed one at that. Still trade.
The Navigators are inching their way back into this. Of course, as I say that, Saura, not sure how each and every permutation will work out in terms of the sets and all the points. And Doc AJ is actually saying, no, please don't ask me about it. So let's just focus on this first. As
Yes.
Hero Austria gets a point here for Imus. Pull this one off. Polvorosa. Oh, and what a hit there from Hero Austria.
What a play by.
Look at this hit from Austria. How does that song go? I need a hero. And Kim Malabunga with the serve. And the finish there coming from Gursdik, who has been a bit quiet here today. Tinalo trying to give Imus their first win here in the semifinal round. Disquitado. So much power, but then no accuracy. Just moments away here from claiming a couple more points and hopefully rather claim the win. As Disquitado unable to score there. Tinalo sends it the other way. Marin. And Rosales was there first. Disquitado. Cross-court hit. He'll to be a net throughout the conference. 20 points already. And that is a service ace saying, what are you talking about my service?
Much needed breather for the Navigators. And let's see. Anything can still happen.
Bato playing ball boy here. And that will do it here as Imus secure a 25-15